Hello guys, Dusty here with a quick pickup video, and the lesson in this pickup video is always go pick always when you feel like you're not going to find anything, and when you feel like you shouldn't go looking for stuff, that's when you need to look for stuff because that's when it's out there. My kind of real life example is I had just gotten off of work. I was tired. I had picked up a bunch of frozen foods and whatnot. I had already stopped at the pawn shop and stopped at my mom's office, so it already was. I was already scared things were starting to thaw, so I was very hesitant on even pulling into the Goodwill driveway. So I pulled into the Goodwill driveway, and every single spot was full, other than the very farthest spot from the door. So I had ended up saying, you know what, I'm gonna look in there, see if there's anything. Quick run in and run out, and well, I don't know, the mirror thing. I'm looking through the viewfinder and it's opposite and it's weird. But anyway, yeah, so run in, run out. So I run in, and as I'm running in, somebody pulls out from the parking spot closest to the door, which don't you hate when that happens? But anyway, I walked to the back of the store, and where I usually find stuff. I found a phonograph amplifier, but it came with a big set for $50, so I wasn't going to go $50. And by the way, I am looking for a phonograph amplifier because I have a turntable that I need an amplifier for. So, yeah, that's something I've been keeping my eyes out for. But I also found this right here for $5. Sorry about my garbage webcam quality. I'm making a better setup, but I found a PlayStation along with some other things, and the thing in the PlayStation is kind of the main reason you always want to look for stuff. But I'm gonna save the best for last there. So yeah, I bought that along with a calculator here, which was I actually put in the box for some reason. But yeah, I just wanted a calculator for my car. It is a TI 35X, just in case you guys were wondering. You probably weren't. You probably don't care about calculators at all. It is a pretty cool calculator. But anyway, I figured, this was kind of the point where I know my stuff was starting to thaw. I felt like I didn't want to go in again, but I was like, you know what, I gotta check the CDs and VHS tapes. So I went in and checked the CDs and VHS tapes, and first of all, I found my Goodwill does this crazy thing where they sell their VHS tapes and their VHS tapes for $1. So each of these were 25 cents. But I found a bunch. I found 10 of these Star Trek things. A couple of them are sealed, but they are Star Trek VHS tapes in these cool cases. So I was like, for 25 cents a piece, I had to pick these up. But I think they're just a bunch of I think they're just a bunch of Star Trek episodes. Not quite sure. But then the thing is, there were only 10 of them. So 10 is not divisible by 4 for anybody who is math savvy out there. So, and the way my Goodwill does it is they charge you 50 cents VHS tape if you don't pick up 4 of them. So I had to pick up 2 more because they were free anyway. So I picked up Ocean's 11 and Goldmember because, hey, why not? And also, when looking through the CDs, I found some games. I found 2 PlayStation games and 1 PC game. The PC game I found was Myst. I've been looking for Myst forever because I've been wanting to play it. It doesn't have a front insert here. It might not have came with a front insert, but hey, whatever. It's Myst. I want to play it, so I have it now. These were all $1. Brunswick Circuit Pro Bowling 2, which, if you were wondering, my policy on sports games is there were a bunch of sports games there, but I only pick up bowling games and wrestling games, so that's kind of bowling games. A lot of people like bowling games. There are a lot of uncommon bowling games out there, so hey, might as well pick them up. But yeah, they're all in here, all complete and whatnot, and WF Warzone, so pretty cool to have. And there were 2 copies of this, by the way. I just picked up the better one. So now about this PlayStation here. When I had picked it up, I had looked in this PlayStation, and it is why I bought this PlayStation for $5 because I already have a 5501. Ironically, the only model of PlayStation I'm missing is the 5001, which so very very close, but hey, I'll find it eventually. But the this PlayStation has a game in it. And now, for those of you who know the value of PlayStation games, sit down and don't drink anything or eat anything when I open this. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. That was the power button. Dang it. Yeah, if you can't see this because of my garbage camera, this is... I should be careful with this, too. Klonoa Door to Phantomile. And this game, I've seen a completed sold listing on eBay for $50. Now, I knew these games were a little bit more on the spendy side, but I didn't know they were $50 on the spending side loose. So, yeah, very, very, very cool to have. I'm excited to play it. I bought this solely for the reason of playing it. However, there is a predicament with it. The back has a bunch of circular scratches, which you can't see because my webcam is garbage. Well, you might be able to see them. I don't know. But yeah, a bunch of circle scratches. And those are never good for discs. So I tested it in my PS3, and it worked fine. It worked fine on my PS3, no issues. However, the thing about the PlayStation 3 is it uses hardware emulation. So I think what happens with the PS3 is it just downloads a ROM of this game. So technically I can play it on my PlayStation 3, so I'm happy. I am ecstatic to own this game. I'm ecstatic to be able to play it on my PS3. However, I need to see if it works on a PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 1. And now, from my understanding, if it works on a fat PlayStation 2, it'll work on a PlayStation 1. So I'm going to cut over to some live footage of me trying this out on my PlayStation 2 right now. So, there we go. Alright guys, I'm in my messy room with my PlayStation 1 hooked up here. I've got Klonoa here. And I tested it on my PS2 in my living room, and it's plugged in with component cables, which I'm assuming has something to do with this. So the picture was really zoomed in. I'm gonna try it on my original PlayStation and see what happens here. So, wish me luck. Alright, it's on the TV right now. Oh, loaded the PlayStation boot, so that's cool. Please work. Please work. Oop! Loaded that part. Yeah, and this was like really weirdly zoomed in on my TV in there, so hopefully it doesn't. Oh, it's now loading. Now it's making weird noises, but I think the SCP-H1001s do that. And yep, it's loading the intro, so we're gonna skip this and see if it loads to the main menu here. If it has a main menu, I don't know, I haven't played this game. Klonoa! Door to Phantomile, press start. Please, I will like to start a new game. This will access, I don't have a memory card plugged in. There's no memory card, yes. I will do that. Okay, I want to go to there. Please enter my name. Okay. My name is Is his name correct? Okay. Please set your options. Whatever. Control back. Whatever. Let's see. Can we go back here? Okay. We'll just end. Okay. This will start the game. Yeah, pressing end will start the game, apparently. Alright. So yes, this game actually works. I am very, very ecstatic about that. This is really cool. I don't find stuff like this very often. The coolest thing, like, in the wild that I've found that is somewhat uncommon, since this was actually Brigandine, The Legend of Persina, for the PlayStation 1. So that's really cool. So yeah, I'm definitely going to play this game for a while. When I get a memory card plugged in and everything, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.